Y'all, this episode right here, I know y'all gonna beat me up because I need to start doing notifications, but we on the late night creep. It's your girl Shay Renee online, and we about to talk about this foolishness. Tisha, you got to grow up, sis. You have got to grow up. But let's just get into it, shall we?
Can't ball in my life, man. Go on with it, go on with it. To us. So we are coming in with a force. Yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on full. But we not rise on board. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life, man. But thank God for the journey, the earning, the plus to the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah. Blessings all for my right hand. What's a toast to the friends that take off to be load one time. Sit down in a class and we board then only see the road and make one with the road.
Looking for ways to improve your health? Look no further. Visit www.shayrenee.net where we provide healing beyond the prescription pad. We have hand-blended teas and herbs that are going to provide you with ultimate immune health, cold-pressed juices, as well as sea moss gels that are going to provide you with your daily vitamins and nutrients in just 2 tablespoons. Shop www.shayrenee.net and receive free shipping on all orders over $75. Don't wait because a healthy life is ahead. So y'all, this episode really was challenging, and some of y'all ain't gonna like what I got to say about certain individuals on this show, okay? In this specific episode. So let's just go on and get into it, shall we? So this episode starts off where Tisha is still throwing a tantrum. She's going back and forth with Miss Nell. She's going back and forth with daggone Stormy. Stormy is like, girl, you ain't got enough. I'm gonna go and get on over here and talk to my damn husband and get the hell on up out of here, okay? Tisha, you have got to grow up. You sat there talking to Miss Nell, talking about some, yeah, well, you said that you was my mentor, and that's not the case. And Miss Nell had a valid point. She was like, girl, I done seen you like 50, 11 times since then. Why you ain't said nothing? Like, I'm a straight shooter. I shoot from the hip. Let me know what's up with it. Why you sitting up here being fake? And why you had to have 3 quarts of tequila or daggone Hennessy for you to say what you had to say? Say it with your chest, baby. Say it with your chest. You know what the problem is with Tisha? Tisha is a child inside. She really is. She is a 40-plus-year-old child. She is used to crying and stomping her feet and throwing a tantrum, and everybody just does whatever she says so she can shut the hell up. You are grown, lady. That shit probably worked with your mama when you were young, but that doesn't work in real life as a grown up. You have got to grow up. Miss Nell is very, very grown, okay? And she looked very, very grown in that outfit that she had on. It's her birthday, and you coming in here being a sour puss. Don't nobody got time for that. Then going over here with your husband and daggone Stormy and Courtney, and he trying to explain why it was weird for them to invite you to their Galentine's event. Here's the thing. Y'all are on a TV show together. Let's just keep it 1 million, okay? They're going to invite you to events. Stormy wants to be seen. So obviously, she's going to invite the entire cast. Don't think it's because she like you or she trying to be your friend or Stormy, you full of SHI talking about some, well, I don't hold on to stuff. And no, you want to hold on to your presence on this show. That's what you want to do. That's exactly why you invited Tisha and Marcel to this get naked, grease down, and have Martel and daggone Mealy Mouth, aka Trish, on a stage together because you are trying to build a story. You don't have nothing to talk about, so now you are consistently hiding behind all these other people and being puppet master. Stormy, I see right through you. Okay, that's what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. Period. Because Stormy is boring. So she's going to hide behind all of y'all and have all of y'all in a room and start all the mess. That's exactly what she's going to do. So that's why she invited you, Tisha. Not because she wants to let bygones be bygones. She sees you for what you are. You couldn't even tell us what the pills was for. Tisha, you shouldn't run around making accusations like that, saying somebody popping pills. Because if baby girl is popping an Excedrin like I just did before I saw this headache of a show, then that ain't nothing. Okay? You tried it and you need to stop. Grow up. Growth is what you need. Growth. Grow up, girl, because you are not acting like a woman. Okay? Period. So moving on, we get to the next scene where Martel, Courtney, and daggone Chris Fletcher are in this totally orchestrated scene where they all get together. Martel is sitting up here lying through his teeth that Mel bought him so fast, okay? Talking about some, well, I wasn't at the event. Courtney was like, yeah, I see you wasn't at Nell's birthday party. What happened? Mind you, they supposed to be pretending like they playing football, throwing this ball around, bullshitting around, because Courtney out here in his J's and Chris out here in a sweatsuit that he just picked up from Target real fast so he can wear it for the scene. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. Y'all put the scene together so y'all can talk to Martello raggedy, dusty, raggedy, busted ass. Okay. So let's get on to the bullshit. So he sits here talking about some, I can be in a room with Mel because when we together, we don't never had no problems. Martel, are you dumb? Than we think? What the hell is wrong with you? Every single time you and Mel are in the room together, you are always trying to attack her verbally and physically, if you could. Houston tried to attack her. Vegas physically looked like you were trying to launch your body at her to get at her. Are you silly? And the nerve of these men to stand around Martel and not correct him. Chris, you was just ready to correct him last week, but the mum's the word on this. He asked you, oh, why you didn't, what you got to say? Did Nell say that she didn't want to invite me to the party? What you say when she said that? Chris was like, well, I'm going to support my wife. No, Chris, you say, I didn't want to invite you because you start shit all the time. You're trash, bro. Why can't men tell their friends that they full of shit? Now, Courtney, we was just praising you last week because you were like, no, I don't like Maurice because he wanted to fuck his wife when she got cancer, and I don't like that. But you standing around Martel, sucking it up, licking it up, and he over here putting videos out of people. He probably showed it to you, allegedly. So why you can't tell this man that he wrong, but you could, if you was in a scene with Maurice, you'd be happy to tell him that you don't like the fact that he was trying to fuck on his wife and she was sick, going through a life-threatening condition. Courtney, you back full of shit. That's what it didn't happen long. It didn't take long. Didn't take long. Okay. You think long, you think wrong, Courtney. And you are dead wrong in this situation. Y'all both should have sat there and told Martel that he's full of shit. Period. Martel knows that he has that he cannot be around Melody. It's very clear that from all that y'all have heard that this man is doing, trying to take her children away from her, sending videos to people, showing pictures of her doing stuff and trying to say that she doing this and doing that. This man is on a whole brigade of trying to make people think that Melody was cheating on him. And if he really had any piece of a brain left in that pea head of his, that peanut M&M head of his, he would stop this. We don't buy it. It's not gonna sell, Martel. We don't care. Stop trying to make people think that Melody cheated on you. We don't give a damn. We done told you we wish she had her. Stop it. It doesn't make you look any more plausible. It doesn't. You need to just move on with your life and stop fucking with this lady. It's absolutely absurd at this point. And I'm just really tired of it. I'm really tired of watching the men on this show sit around and protect this man. I just want to know, what do he got on all of these men? Because at this point, Martel continues to talk about, that's not being a friend. Telling Chris, he wasn't being a friend by not, defending me with the whole coming to Nell's party thing. Martel, when have you ever been a friend to anybody on this show? I really want to know. At this point, he thinks that he's such a friend to everybody and everybody is treating him bad. Mind you, all these people are your friends. They don't have any loyalty to Melody whatsoever. But what have you done to gain these people's loyalty? That's what I want to know. Chris, do he know where the bodies are buried? Do he know where all the chicks that you were sleeping with are? I'm trying to understand. Is there some more women out here that he could possibly tell Miss Nell about that you ain't trying to let him get in the mix of and piss him off too bad? Courtney, you out here dicking and doing it too? I can't keep up. It's just too much. The level of protecting this man is just overly annoying at this point. And I'm just tired of them allowing it. But moving on, because that whole scene was trash and a waste of our time. And theirs too, frankly, because it was cold as hell and Courtney was out there without no damn coat on. I know he was freezing. But moving on, here we go with Tisha acting like a fucking child again. She over here, Marcel comes in the house pretending like he was out here looking at projects. Now, let me say this. It's interesting how they can show the Sculpt truck, right? But they made Mel turn her products around when she did that whole scene with the ladies. Like, she had to turn her products around and couldn't show 7th Avenue, but they showed the whole logo on the Sculpt truck. Interesting. I see you, Carlos King. You can promote some people's businesses, but not everybody's business. Interesting. Okay. So Tisha and Marcel begin to have this meaningless chat because Marcel is absolutely right. Tisha does not want to accept any accountability. This entire conversation, Tisha is like, well, I'm just tired of people always telling me when I'm wrong, and you sit up there and agree with them, and I don't want you checking me in front of people. First of all, Tisha, he ain't checked you in front of nobody at this party from what we saw. He's checking you now in the privacy of y'all Airbnb, aka your actual home that you ain't moving out of, okay? Because all the projects that y'all keep talking about that you doing ain't gonna get you out this house. Let's just keep it a buck. And then you talking about this project with Kimmy, where you like, I just don't want to go back there with Kimmy with this project. First of all, you being childish right here too, because the reality is you really don't rock with Kimmy like that. Tisha bringing up Kimmy saying that she, don't wouldn't be her friend if she wasn't her sister-in-law. Girl, you don't like nobody to tell you the truth. That's what it is. Kimmy is While Kimmy is a flip-flopper, she's way more mature than you. She would not be your friend if y'all weren't sister-in-laws because you are childish. You thought that Kimmy was supposed to agree with whatever you say and do. She's supposed to be your lapdog and lick up everything that you're doing and protect you like your mama did when she was on the show. But now that your mother is banned from filming, now you got to have your own back. And now, Tisha, you are struggling because nobody is diving into your menagerie of bullshit. Grow up, sis. You are a child, and we're tired of seeing it. You in here throwing a tantrum in your kitchen. Well, I'm tired of you always correcting me, Marcel. And why do you always have to tell me when I'm wrong? You pouting in the middle of this Airbnb. Girl, go sit down somewhere. Prep the beds for somebody that's gonna rent this house for never. Girl, bye. I don't have time for this. And Marcel is absolutely right in this moment. You don't want to accept accountability. And that's your problem. He told her she's going to continue to have problems with people if she don't accept accountability. If she don't, some things just don't need to be said. The way that she acted at that party was absolutely unexcusable. It was inexcusable. Why would you go to this lady's whole birthday party and show your whole ass? None of that behavior was needed at all. You could have kept your evil ass home. And if you needed to have 10 drinks for you to say what you needed to say to Stormy and it go nowhere, girl, you could have kept your ass in this house and be a mom and a business owner and not mention your husband like you did in this scene. Girl, I'm so over Tisha. Tisha is never going to get out of this. I you really it really truly shows that Tisha don't know what she want to do with herself. You got 85 degrees, you still slow, and you don't know how to properly problem solve. And you think everybody is supposed to agree with you and just let you treat them like shit and say whatever you want. Now, it's okay for you to confront people, but can't nobody confront you. It's okay for you to confront Miss Nell at her birthday party, but Miss Nell can't say that she mentors you. Now, I'm gonna get back to you real quick, Miss Nell. Miss Nell, you did pussy pop on a handstand. You said that you was that girl's mentor. You know you ain't bit more mentoring Tisha than the man in the moon. Now, you said that because of your loyalty to Melody. Okay? You know that Mel is halfway rocking with these people and only doing it for this TV show for the sake of the ratings. And you know that. And you know that you was tap dancing on thin ice because you ain't show up to that damn podcast. So I don't know what the time is on when you said that, but you did that because you didn't want it to get out. This was apparently a public platform that you said this, and you want to pretend like you this girl's mentor. You know good and damn well you wasn't her damn mentor, okay? It's okay for you to say you said it in this scene. Listen, you make your own decisions. You befriend whoever you want to befriend, and that's okay. That is okay. Tisha and Marcel constantly talking about the fans. Why are y'all so worried about what the fans think? The problem is y'all are mad because y'all don't have no damn fans, and we don't give a shit about y'all. You don't do anything that makes us gravitate to y'all. Tisha over here with her cry angle, trying to be like damn homegirl from Real Housewives of Potomac, Candace. And Candace, you should damn trademark that. Cause girl, now everybody over here copying your ass, okay? But you still can. But Tisha done folded up her napkin that she got her new makeup artist because the old one that she fired allegedly was trying to hump on her husband. The new one doing a good job. Moving on. Marcel gets tired of her whining like a little baby. I don't know how he deals with her. I'm pretty sure when he stormed out of the house, he went back over his mistress' house for a second round because he like, well, she had in the house being a bitch again. I'm gonna go ahead and come on over here and give you a good little round too, because she pissed me the fuck off, allegedly. I don't know what that man went and did, but I can imagine that's exactly what he did. It seemed too much, Tisha. You gotta grow up. You have got to grow up, okay? Now, Bobo, I'm looking, glancing over the comments. Bobo Anderson, baby, I don't know what you doing, baby. Is you trolling? Um, cause we don't do that over here. Okay, I know it's nighttime and that's when the trolls come out, but yeah, you go take that over somewhere else, Bobo. Bobo, that's a no over here. Okay, let me shout out my people in the chat because child, we ain't starting off with foolishness. What's up, Lee? How you bees? Lee says, hey Shay. Alpha MC says, hey Shay Renee in chat. What's up? What's up? How you bees? Alpha MC says, howdy Lee. Alpha MC says Tisha is truly a textbook for arrested development. She requires people who knows her to be exclusive to her and her alone. Right, even in her bullshit. Like, girl, everybody is not going to sit here and agree with you. It's just not going to happen. Alpha MC says Tisha also put it out there as if we didn't already know. She's in all the YouTube and social media comment sections looking for ammo to use on the show and get a feel for how folks feel about her. Well, she ain't got to look too far to see that don't nobody agree with none of the shit that she doing. I don't know how many chats she got to get in to see that, because I'm sure it's very hard for her to find one with somebody defending her ass. She don't really, and it's not that people don't like Tisha or Tisha can't potentially be likable. It's just that she does a lot of shit that's unlikable, like acting like a fucking baby, and we're tired of it. We listen. The thing is, People have got to understand that the viewers have eyes. Marceau and Maurice, all these little hidden colloquialisms that y'all make up, only y'all wives believe in that shit that y'all say. Like real people with brains, we don't give a fuck about, we see right through the bullshit. And they probably only listen to you because they married to you. And the juice ain't worth the squeeze to correct you every single time. And hell, they married you, so they got to put up with it. It is what it is. We don't. Vanessa Stevens says, been waiting for your commentary. Well, here I am, friend. Here I am. I'm so glad you are here and you can make it. Indigo Girl says, hey, Shay Renee online in chat. What's up? What's up? Hey, Hottie Stuff. Alpha MC says, Courtney and Chris were semi-dressed to toss the football around, but Broke Tail arrived just like he got out of bed to film. Exactly. Child, he full of SHI. My sister's in the building. Miss B is here. She says Tish, aka Miss Mumbles, was talking loud and grinning the whole time with Musclehead Martel. She explained more about her novorce to him than she did to her own new man. Exactly. We're going to get to that, y'all. But yeah, y'all, it's just seemed too much with this episode. Like, it's just a whole bunch of lies running around. Martel is around here lying to anybody that'll listen. Like, we don't watch the show. Like, these people not on the show with him. I'm just really sick and tired of them not calling him out on his bullshit. It's getting old. So moving on, we get to this scene with Mel and Stormy eating some rice and cubed chicken pieces. I don't know where the hell they at, but this food does not look delectable, okay? And Mel, I don't think Mel liked it either. And Mel likes to eat, okay? I don't know if she wants to eat that. But let me explain to y'all what this scene was for. This scene was to show us that there's no problem between Mel and Stormy. That's what this was about. This is Carlos King's way of saying, you guys think that there's a problem between Mel and Stormy. You guys think you know what you're talking about, but you don't. These ladies don't fool rock with each other like that. These forced scenes are very, very detectable. We can see that. The energy was slightly off, but I could tell that Mel, in her true professionalism, was rocking on through the scene. They ain't friends. Mel see right through Stormy and what Stormy is trying to do. This was the first element of this episode of them trying to show Mel as the person that wants to keep everybody divided. Mel wants people to pick a side. Mel is the one that is ruining the show because she can't put her petty differences with her husband that's trying to take her children away to the side to just for the success of the show. People got to realize this is this lady's real life. I don't give a damn about stardom and all this shit. I'm not going to put together what y'all consider a petty difference, but it's actually a life change for me. A huge one. For y'all to be on TV. Stormy, you want to come on here. You know good and damn well that you invited Martel and made him a model in the show so that it would show Mel, hey, Mel, I wasn't just inviting him as a guest. He's actually a part of the show. So it's like, I can't not invite him, but I did invite you. I invited everybody, girl. So now it makes Mel look like the bad guy if she don't show up. Now, Mel, here's the part where y'all probably not going to agree with me. Melody, I don't think that you should film with Martel. I really, really don't. However, this is a dangerous stance that you're making with this cast. Okay? In this scene, she says, I can't, you know what? If that's how you want to move, that's how you want to move with Stormy. What that shows is that you are forming you must pick a side. Now, here's the thing. The people on this cast know that everybody has to film together. Y'all keep on talking about the fans and millimeters and all this and the third. Obviously, y'all know that the millimeters and Mel's fans overall are what's keeping this show's heartbeat going, okay? But it's actually on a damn lifeline because the millimeters are taking a damn break, okay? So y'all know that y'all have to maintain some type of relationship with her and film with her for anybody to even want to watch this show, because no matter how many times y'all try to spin it, rip it up, toss it around, and throw it away, Nobody, I repeat, nobody wants to watch this show without Mel on it. Okay? I saw somebody make a comment earlier where they had Mariah Huck from Married to Medicine. And they were like, well, Married to Medicine is surviving without Mariah. Love and Marriage Huntsville can survive without Melody. No, it can't. It ain't it's barely surviving with her on the damn show. Because people can see through the awkwardness and the bullshit of these scenes. It's very much so crafted. This whole show is becoming very crafty, and we don't like that. It's really playing on our intelligence. Like, we don't see through the bullshit. Y'all having Stormy and Mel film together is a load of bullshit. Stormy don't like Mel. And even if she does, it's very much so cordial. And Stormy, you knew what you was doing inviting Martel. This is a way for you to show the fans, hey, everybody, I like everybody. I invited Mel to the party. I invited everybody. But see, it's Mel. Look at her. She's the one being difficult. Not me. Why would you even think that they would want to be in a scene together? But Stormy, I got to give it to you. At least you didn't have some old Carlos King bullshit where people just, he got people just coming to scenes together and not telling them what's going on. Kudos to you for actually telling her. But at the end of the day, you knew she wasn't going to come to that event. And you didn't really care about her being there. So stop. Because at the end of the day, if you really wanted Mel to be there, let me tell you how you could have played this. You could have said, listen, Martel is going to model. He's going to be out at this time. I would love for you to come. I will make sure he is out the building and you can come. So that way everybody can come and support the event. Boom. So then you really would have made Mel look bad if she didn't come. Because you're making accommodations for her so that you can support both of them. Mind you, Stormy, it would make sense. You apparently knew Martel before you knew Mel. But Mel is the reason why you're on this show. Don't forget it. But Mel, I'm sorry to say this, sis, but this whole brigade or this whole conquest that you on to get everybody to see your side and understand that Martel don't need to be on this show and that you don't want to be around him, they're not taking the bait, baby. They're just simply not. And you can't ask for loyalty from people that haven't been loyal to you from Jump Street. You asking for loyalty from people that sat up here. Stormy knew Gator Mouth. Stormy, I'm sure, knew about all the cheating and all this, that, and the third because she was friends with Courtney's best friend. So clearly she had to have known something, alleged in my opinion. Okay? You over here in this last scene, which we're going to get into, asking for some type of loyalty from Marcel. Martel is his friend. Despite that little fake ass scene or where he's doing interviews trying to act like he's separating himself from Martel, this is the same motherfucker that was helping him cheat on you. Shelling the money to the side chick. You can't ask for loyalty from people that ain't never been loyal to you, sis. And that's just keeping it real. Okay? That's just keeping it 1,000. These people don't have no loyalty to you. You're going to end up having to fit in their minds. You are the one that's causing separation on the show. They don't understand your situation because they're selfish. They're only thinking about themselves, their own raggedy ass stardom and fame. Carlos, let me talk to you for a second. You got to be a goddamn fool if you think that you're going to put so much stock in Stormy that she going to carry this show. Because she ain't much carrying a damn baton versus this show. She talking about she going to be a bodybuilder, but sitting here eating all this rice and shit. That's not what bodybuilders eat, baby. She don't even have loyalty to what she trying to do. So you think she got loyalty to the process to be the leader of this show? She don't know how to. She simply don't know how. Nobody likes her. Let's just keep it 100. Okay? Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. And speaking of continuing to play with us, here we go with this scene with mealy mouth ass Trish. Okay? This is the true gated mouth because, child, her teeth. So, do you know me this time, Martel, or not? I don't know. Do you know me or not? This whole scene with them working out together was just as bogus as all get up. As dumb as hell as Martel is, and as much as we don't like him, you can't fool us into thinking that this man is not capable of working out by himself. We don't need Trish to train him. First of all, they sat up there and told on themselves. In this whole scene, they talking about, oh yeah, I went to Nell's party. To Trish talking about, I went to Nell's party. Why you wasn't there? He said, well, because Mel was there, I couldn't go. Then she talking about something, yeah, Mel was asking me a lot of questions. Girl, y'all are in a scene together. Y'all got to get to know each other. Of course, she's asking you questions, and she's an executive producer. That's her job, to produce content. And you ain't producing shit because we don't give a damn. Trish, get a divorce, not get a divorce. At this point, your story is not compelling enough for us to care. We simply don't care. And in this scene with Martel, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough to make me think that they ain't fuck. Okay? Because Martel tomorrow, you ain't gonna have nobody, you ain't gonna have no sex appeal, like you ain't gonna have nobody oiling you up and stuff. You ain't gonna do this. Yeah, because you was oiling her up, Martel, in my opinion. That's what it is. You over here, apparently, it sounds like Chris Fletcher was trying to hook them up. But this the same chick that you act like you ain't know. You probably was over here thinking about oiling her up the whole time. And Martel is so damn corny. His little laugh. I don't even know how women are letting him dick them down. The only good thing about this scene is the fact that Martel had on a pair of Brooks. That's it. That's the only time I seen him wearing a nice pair of tennis shoes. I don't know which one of his friends he let him borrow some damn tennis shoes. Cause child, I could have sworn he was gonna be up in here working out in them damn raggedy ass loafers he always wearing in every damn scene. Trish, listen, girl. I want you to open up your damn mouth, okay? I want you to open up your mouth and tell the truth, okay? Tennessee girl got it right on the head. Open your damn mouth, Trish. Open up your mouth and tell us the story. If you ain't gonna bring your husband on here, which I heard he gonna come on later on in the season, child, hurry up and get this man on the screen. Cause I'm tired. Mama, the Lord's tired. And so am I. Okay? Moving on from this scene, because this scene gave us absolutely freaking nothing. Just go on and tell us that y'all fucked. It is what it is. Because at this point, you and Martel working out together, and if I see another damn gym scene, I'm gonna scream. Why are we doing this? Everybody at the gym. Ain't this much working out in an episode, okay? So here we go to the last scene. Mel walks in looking just as good as she wants to look, okay, to meet Marcel, to address him with him saying something about free Martel, which some fool in the chat said, okay? Now, Bobo, even though that's a no-no for you to be up in my chat saying that, maybe you were saying it to talk about that scene. I'm going to go ahead and give you some grace, friend, okay? And shout out to you for watching. Mel sits down to address Marcel and his lying ass, okay? Now, I got to give it to Marcel. Marcel been trying to play, he been trying his best to play middleman, okay? He's trying to fake like, Mel is supportive. Mel was going to speak on the panel at our last event, but she had a prior engagement. We were going to pay for her because, she's really good at speaking to people. She's a great public speaker. Him and Tisha had to say that to try to act like they on Mel's side. We see through the bullshit, y'all. Y'all can't keep trying to bullshit us because the bullshit ain't walking on this episode. It's really, really not. Okay? It's really, really not. Miss Wynn, you are absolutely right. Why didn't Ken train Martel? That's a great question. Absolutely great question. Courtney said that he's a truck driver and maybe he was out on one of his runs. Who knows? But they could have set the scene for when he came back. The reason is something going on between Trish and Martel that is needs to go on and come out, because at this point Trish ain't got shit going on that we care about. Okay, her story is not compelling enough for me to give a damn. So we get to this scene with Mel and Marcel. Mel says, listen, let me just cut to the chase. I'm tired of you saying stuff about this whole situation with Martel. If the media comes to you, why would you even say anything? Because when somebody comes to me, I don't say nothing. I don't talk about y'all and y'all lawsuits, none of this stuff, even personal friends. I don't elaborate on what the hell y'all got going on. So I just expect the same from y'all. Don't talk about shit that I got going on. Now, Mel, I'm going to have to go on home and address you again, friend. Okay? Y'all are all on a TV show together. Marceau is right. They are going to ask them questions about you. And you can't expect everybody to respond the same way you do. Okay? Again, these people are not your friends. Okay? And I repeat, these people are not your friends. So for you to expect people to respond in a dignified manner over anything that concerns you in this bullshit with Martel that's continuously going on, there is no way that you can think that they're going to respond in a positive manner. This man sat here and told a whole boatload of lies talking about something. And this is, this is what he said. He said, listen, they thought it's MARs, they thought it was that it might have been me. So I was just saying, no, it's not me. It's, I didn't have nothing to do with it. You're lying. The text message showed that that is a lie. You said free Martel. So you obviously said way more than that. And in that regard, you could have just simply said, no comment. My mama always said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say shit. Period. Why are you even commenting? That's what I want to know. Why even get yourself in the middle of this stuff? Don't nobody like y'all as it is. You said it in a previous scene with Tisha, how everybody makes everything y'all fault. Well, if you know that everybody make everything your fault and it always is negative when it comes to y'all, why even put yourself in the middle of that? The reason why is because y'all are full of shit. Period. Full of shit. Stop getting yourself in the mix of the bullshit. Crystal clear. Mind your business. That's all. Mind your business. And the reality of it is, y'all sitting up here blaming everything on Mel's fans. How Mel was right. At the end of it, it showed a clip from the next episode where they talking about some, Mel, he talking about some, well, you don't address your fans or whatever. Again, we have got to stop trying to hold Melody accountable for grown people. None of these people out here be addressing their fans. And even if they do, the fans consist of grown-ass people that come on the internet and say and do whatever the hell they want to do. So what makes y'all think that Melody saying, stand down, millimeters, stand down, people that support me, don't do this, don't do that? They're not going to listen to her. And just like she said, y'all don't tell your mother-in-law what to do and what not to do when she calling me all types of bitches and carrying on and talking about my children. So how you gonna ask me to control some grown-ass people that I don't know, but you can't control a grown-ass person that's in your family? Check that T. I don't understand the people on this show. The level of loyalty that they require from people is astonishing. Tisha, you expect Kimmy to be your watchdog and do whatever you want. You expect Marceau to never correct you and don't say nothing. You expect everybody to agree with you, but you are above reproach. Nobody can say nothing to you, but you can go address everybody else and wait till you done 5 scenes or 5 times that you done seen somebody, and now that you mad, now you want to say something and they supposed to grovel at your feet. Tisha, let's get back to you, because I feel like this whole situation with Marceau and the fans and all this kind of stuff, it's a collective thing with the two of y'all. Both of y'all are full of shit and y'all hating. Y'all sitting up here mad because y'all don't got no fans and don't nobody like y'all. And you don't like that. You don't like that people don't like you. And you don't like that all these people support Mel. And you don't like the fact that you got to act like you like her for people to like you. So, Tisha, you sit up here and act like a child and think that, oh, nobody wants to argue with Tisha, so I'm just going to kick and scream and get my way. And it's not working. Marcel, you think that you can say slick shit and try to talk around situations and think that you're going to get away with it, and you think the stuff that you do is funny. Mel peeps game every single time you try it. Period. I don't know why y'all keep on trying this lady. It's easier to get along than to try to be an adversary if you want to keep this job. And clearly y'all need this little check. So y'all, that's it. I ain't got no more for this episode because it really wasn't giving nothing. It's just giving a whole lot of Martel coming on screen, lying to people like he did in that scene with Trisha, trying to make Mel seem like she cheating on him, and he addressed the whole situation with Trisha having a side dude, and he's like, well, Mel had a side dude, so everybody on this show must have a side chick. I guess you got a side dude. Mel had a side dude. Miss Nell was a side chick. Do you listen to your bullshit and believe it? Clearly you do. You had a whole relationship. You are noted on an interview saying she wasn't my side chick, that was my woman. But Trisha is separated from her dude, not on paper, it sounds like, allegedly. But that can't be her dude. But old Gator Mouth is your woman. Y'all, I'm done. I can't. Let's look at y'all comments. I'm gonna pull up a few. Miss Wynn says Trish, Latricia, whatever is the young lady's name, came alive with Hotel. Ken may need to. Yeah, baby. Baby girl's mouth opened just a little bit more in that scene, and she was just a chick giggity goo with Martel. It's some something going on there. It's a little chemistry, and I ain't talking about because you known somebody for a long time. And people keep on bringing up Trish having rage inside of her, and she keeps on referencing her being a bully back in the day. Girl, you don't. I mean, even though you a big bodybuilder, I don't think you would bust a grape. So you might want to shut the hell up and don't be trying to jump bad with nobody, because people goes to jail now for jumping bad with people. And if you got a bad temper and a bad attitude, and that's what you doing with Ken, girl, Ken, free Ken. That's what we need to be typing. Free Ken. Fuck a free Martel. Free Ken, okay? Because he need to get him a good woman, and this one ain't it. Alpha MC says, I agree with you, Shay Renee, regarding Melody expecting bottom row. So now that is hilarious. Bottom row so to show any ounce of compassion for her or her children. They've shown all this time they don't give a fuck about her from jump. Exactly. You can't come on here expecting people to understand what's right. When they've been wrong as hell the entire time. These people are consistently on this show trying to justify their bullshit. In my opinion, all of them have seen that video, have seen the pictures. Now that you know where it stemmed from and what it was all about, all of y'all are still not addressing this man. Honestly, I wouldn't even want to film with Martel knowing what he did. Because just like Marcel said, if you can do that to your own ex-wife, what makes me think you won't do that to me? And knowing that, why are you even typing free Martel anyway, even if you trying to be funny? Because you know good and damn well that ain't funny. Ain't nobody laughing but you. But I know who gonna get the last laugh. And all of y'all trying to slick grovel at her feet to the side. Tea Time Tug says, LOL, Brittany Janae it's a picture with his wet pants when Kiki husband was chasing. Child, not old wet booty. Child, that stank. I know it stank. Donna D said, why does Melody seem like the only castmate with good judgment? You know what? It's because Melody can't help but to be real and all in amongst all these fake ass people. It's I don't know how she's able to film with any of them, to be honest, and actually sit there and look like she having a good time. It's got to be stressful and challenging. I really see this being Mel's last season because it's just a lot. It's a lot. He's a messy man. Yes, indeed he is. Robin Love says, I don't believe Martel has anything on anyone. They are just waiting for Mel to fail. Tisha, Kimmy, all the women on the show knows their men. Martel has no new info on anyone, my opinion. And you know what? I'm inclined to believe that too, Robin Love. I just, and that makes it even worse. If you don't have nothing, if they don't, he don't have nothing on you, then why would you be loyal to such a scoundrel? Because please believe if he did get anything on any of these people, it would be out here. It really would. Tea Time Tug says they need to address their moms, period. Okay, Stormy and damn Tisha. But y'all want somebody to address their fans. Cry me a river, dick face. Donna D says Melody probably only filmed that scene to show Marcel's messiness. Child, she ain't had to work too hard to do that. Because that man is just as messy as a female, okay? Winning all the time says you cannot control people but she can say something to her fans, just like Nicki Minaj. This is true. This is true. But you know what? I while I agree with you winning all the time, I'm not totally sold on the fact that if she said anything, it will go anywhere. She kind of said something in Queen Sheba's live when she jumped on there and gave her she I think it was in a super chat where she was trying to get people to stand down or whatever. But again, people still out here in these YouTube streets being messy on what they believe is her account. Some people get emotionally tied to somebody in a sixth sense. Like all the people in the Beehive and the people, the Nicki Minaj fans, all this stuff, they unhealthily gravitate to these celebrities that they will never be around. And it's that these celebrities wouldn't remotely do any of this for you. So it's like you sort of have to hold grown people accountable for their own behavior. And Melody can sit on her live every time she addresses Seventh Avenue products to sell them to us, and in the next breath say, "Hey y'all better act right. Y'all better be good." And people still gonna do what they want to do. It's like she damned if she do and she damned if you don't. She don't. So it's tough. Miss B says, "I'm just waiting for Mel to reveal why she wearing that season one hair. Is she gonna pop off at the end of the season or reunion because she's leaving this show?" I think that's why they all playing nice. Child, well, ain't no amount of niceness gonna keep her up on this TV screen, I don't think. But we all shall see. Um, let's see. Winning all the time says Marcel does correct her in front of everyone, meaning when the cameras are around. And you know what? He should. He should. But Tisha should stop acting like a child. I mean, girl, when you ask somebody, he should have addressed her at the damn party. Tisha just has to stop thinking that everybody has to do whatever she says. Nobody on this show is her minion in any way. She just got to grow up. She is a grown woman and acting like a teenager. It's really sad and hard to watch. Amethyst Renee says, and Tisha was lying when she said Mel tells the meters to activate. You know what? I want to address that. That was a lie. Mel does say millimeters activate when she's doing her fasts and stuff like that. It's all for positive stuff. She tried to say, because Tisha, when you dipping into people's chats and listening and hearing whatever you want to hear, know that when she says that, it's positive. It's never activate, go attack. Mel don't do that. Y'all act like she be sicking her fans on y'all. And that's a hot ass ghetto lie. Okay? You went across the tracks to find that one, Tisha. You're lying. Okay? I've never heard her say that. Now we will hope ourselves up, hype ourselves up. It's never instigated by her, but they're bullying. It's crazy. QT says Mel has said her fans to back off, and they told her she didn't know what's best for her one time, and that they would do whatever they want in another. See, and that's the thing. Again, grown people doing what grown people wants to do. Okay. They are, Indigo Girl says, they are so disgusting that they don't want Mel to have any support whatsoever. They can't believe the show of support for her out here. They really wanted her to fail. And you know what? It's sad because here's the thing. The fans support her because her friends don't want to come on this show and be on here full time because they simply don't want to be on TV. They filmed that little bedtime struggle scene, sleepover situation, which was a good little scene, but they filmed that just to support her as their friends. They really don't want their lives out here on Front Street. So it's hard because she really don't have any allies on this show. You know, she got Miss Nell sort of, but Miss Nell, she want to be in the in crowd. She want to be a part of the crew. So it's like, who does she really have on her side on this show? Nobody. Donna D says Melody has too much money to go around monitoring comments on social media. Get the F out of here. Exactly. Melody she don't know a bit more what's in none of our chats. And if she did, I bet you she ain't gonna be on live talking about it. Melody is out here to make the coins, okay? Not worrying about what the hell people saying about her. And that's the thing, Stormy, you make too much time to be worrying about what people say too. You and Tisha. You so rich, but you so busy policing the comments and making sure nobody say nothing negative about you. Everything is positive, and you out here being the bone collector. Child, a mess. I'm done. Winning all the time says, wow, her fans said that. They are very disrespectful. Yeah, child, listen. People do what they want to do, child. They just going to do what they want to do, okay? Alpha MC says, what it boils down to is the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville are all jealous of Melody having a large fan base. Bingo. Bingo, bingo, my insightful cancer friend. Okay, we see each other. Okay, that they wish they had. Plus, the fans don't believe shit they say because they don't show their real life. Bingo. Period. Period. They all on here lying, faking, and fronting, and we see right through the bullshit. And they're mad that we see through the bullshit. That's the thing. So don't get on TV playing like you something that you're not. Don't get on here not telling your life. And here's the thing, I also want to address this. Everybody keeps on saying, I'm so tired of hearing about Mel. I'm so tired of hearing about Tell. Listen, y'all don't want to hear about Mel and Martel, but they about the only ones that got some shit going on to keep this show going. And it's sad because what the stuff that's going on with them is real life. This is their real life. This is reality TV. So they are telling their reality on this TV. Period. None of these people on this show are being real. Everybody else is hiding behind their storyline, but complaining about it in the next breath because y'all don't have nothing to talk about. Y'all play like y'all don't want to be involved in their drama, but their drama is the only thing that's keeping this show going. It's sad, but it's real life that they're going through this stuff. Y'all need to, listen, I don't know if Carlos King thought that this Trisha and this long forehead and Destiny and daggone Moses storyline was going to help this show keep going. It's not. It's absolutely not. Because we ain't seen Sonny and Moses in 2 episodes now. And I really want to take a break from damn Trisha and Ken because ain't shit going on with that. But y'all, that's it. I ain't got no more. This episode was really giving absolutely nothing. I really want them to move these storylines along because, child, we is tired. We is truly tired. But y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that's watching this show with us too. The rest of us. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.